Hello guys, so welcome to this brand new video. Today we are making a simple student election flyer like this, and I'm going to teach you how to make it step by step. So if you are new here, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out whenever I post a new video. So the first thing we have to do is to go to new. That is, if you've not opened or you've opened Photoshop already, you go to new, and then you copy this settings, the dimensions and everything. Just copy them and then create. Alright, so you go to the adjustments layer and then you select solid color and then you press OK. So the color code for the background is in the source files, so you can just copy and then paste it. So the next thing we have to do is to go to the source files. We are coming to work on the background, so you just go to the source files and bring in the fingerprint. Alright, so after bringing in the fingerprint, you would have to enlarge it. Then you press control, then you move it like this and add a bit of layer to it. Alright, so you drag it to the side and then you go to the layer style and then you press on color overlay. Make sure that you select white, press OK. Alright, so after doing that, you go to filter, blur, and then you select Gaussian blur. Alright, so make sure that the radius is 7.2 is okay. Alright, so after that, you make a copy of it by pressing Ctrl J, then you drag it to this point. Alright, so the copy, the opacity for the copy must be reduced to about 16, and that of the original should be reduced to about 63 is fine. Alright, so after doing that, you create a new layer and then you go to the source files, then you bring in the photo. Alright, there is a built-in feature for Photoshop that you can use to remove the background. So you just come here, you convert to layers, and then you remove background. Alright, so after removing the background, you press Ctrl and then you click on the layer mask here. Then you press Shift without removing your hand. Then you go to select and mask. So the edges should be shifted to -2, and then the feather must be 0.2, and then the smooth should be 2. So select the contaminate colors and then make sure that new layer with new layer mask is selected, then you press OK. So after that, then you select the two layers, then right click, then you convert to smart object. Alright, so after doing that, let's add a bit of touches to it to make it more shiny and good looking. So you press Ctrl Shift A, or you go to filter and select camera raw filter. Alright, so let's increase the exposure a bit, and then the highlight. Alright, the highlight must also be increased to about 21. You increase the texture to about 11, and the clarity must be increased to about 35. Alright, so you just copy my settings and then you press OK. Alright, so after doing that, make sure that you press Ctrl T to transform, and then you increase the size a bit, then you bring it here, then you press right click and then you flip horizontal, something like this. Alright, so this is fine. Alright, so let me see if I can drag. Okay, so this is fine. So after doing that, you create a new layer, then you select the ellipse tool, then you draw a small circle here. Make sure after drawing the circle, you come here to check whether the dimensions are equal. So this is 95, 98, so I'll make it 95, 95. Alright, then I'll switch off the stroke, then the color should be white. Alright, so this is fine. So after doing that, I'll make a copy of it, right? Then I drag it to the side of it. Okay, so let me select the two circles and then move it to somewhere here. All right, so this is fine. So after doing that, you go to the source files, then you bring in the logo of the SRC, and as you already know, I'm in Ghana, so I'm using a university, Ghanaian university. So you drag it to the middle like this. All right, then you go to the source files again, and then you bring in the logo of the university. You decrease the size. I think it must be this. All right. All right, so this is fine. So after doing that, then let's draw the rectangle. So you select this, and then you draw a rectangle like this. All right. Okay. So switch off the stroke, and then okay. So switch off the stroke, and the color for this must be this one. So this is the color code for the rectangle, so you can just copy it and paste. All right, so that's that. All right, so after doing that, let's try and then let's drag this one to the middle a bit. Sorry. Okay, so now we are moving to the text. All right, so after creating the new layer, you select the text tool. So we are going to use Montserrat. Yeah, we are using Montserrat. So all right, so medium, Montserrat medium, and then the font size should be 10. So you write the name of the university. All right, so make sure that this one is changed from medium to bold. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do is that you can see that there is some blue tick here. So bring that in. Then we'll draw this Ghana flag here, all right? So the blue tick is too light for me, so I wanted to add some touches to it. So let's just press Ctrl Shift A, and then add some touches to it to make it a bit deeper. So just do or play around with it. So the next thing we are going to do is to write all the text. So I'll speed it up a bit, then you also do as I do. Alright, so after writing this, you can see that there are some variations in the font size and the font type and all that. So with the Akoje, which is the name of the guy, I used Montserrat Black, and then the font size was 24. And then with the SRC President too, it was black, and then the font size was 18. But then looking at the vote and then the as, it was just medium that I used with a font size of 10. Okay, so the next thing is that we need to draw the rectangles at the bottom here. Alright, so you just select the rectangle too, and then you start drawing. So after drawing, the stroke should be off, and then the color should be red, so you can pick any red color of your choice. Alright, so after that, you make a copy of it, and then for the copy, you make the color green. Alright, so what you have to do is to select the move tool, and then click on the new copy, and then you just move it to this side, or make it, no, it's supposed to be yellow, sorry. So something like this, and then you make another copy of it, and then you change the color to green, right? Then you move it to this point. Okay, so I think this is fine. So after that, you select the first layer, and then you press shift and select the last one for the rectangle, and then you press Ctrl T. Then you move all of them to the middle here, so that it aligns with the other text. Alright, then you create a new layer. You select the text tube, and then you write hopeful, but then it should be medium with font size of 10. So hopeful 26. So something like this. Alright, so let's make it bold rather. So bold, and then the spacing should be 200. Yeah, so let's decrease the font size to about 8. Alright, so bring it to the middle here. Okay, so the last thing we are going to do is to write the hashtags. Alright, so the first one is, but before that, go back, and then the spacing should be -50, and then it should be medium instead of bold. The font size should be increased back to 10. So hashtag Ubuntu, and another hashtag everyone. Alright, so something like this. So just select all the text, the hashtags, and then it should be left aligned, and then you press Ctrl Shift I. That is what we use for italize in Photoshop. Alright, so after that, the color should be changed. So you click on the color, and then you pick I used the blue tick, the color for the blue tick. So you just pick a light color from the blue tick, and that's all. Alright, so that brings us to the end of the video. Make sure that you like and you subscribe, and I hope that you learned. More videos will be coming, so for you not to miss out, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and then you share so that we learn together. Thank you.